What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show y'all parallel versus series wiring to show you the different results you will get from wiring the batteries in different ways. So if you're looking for more amp hour, more capacity, you would want to wire in parallel. If you want a higher voltage, you're going to want to wire in series. So here I have my Porter Cable 20-volt batteries, and on them you see a positive and a negative. Now, not all batteries will show that, but most of them do, just like this clutch. So let's go ahead and check out the resting voltage of both these batteries. Here's my multimeter on DC. Sitting at 20.3. And 20.23. Very similar voltage. You want to make sure, whether you're using power tool batteries, traditional style batteries, that you always have the same voltage battery. And if you have the same amp hour battery, that is even better. Same voltage, same amp hour, it's equal across the board. The first way we're going to talk about is parallel wiring. What is that? That is where we connect the positive to the positive, negative to the negative, just like this. Now we're going to take our second battery and we're going to do the same thing. Positive to positive, negative to negative, and we're going to combine the positives together, and we're going to combine the negatives together. Now some people might think, oh, I got 40 volts. That is incorrect. And make sure your wires don't touch, because that could end bad. Also, when you do this, fuse the line. Obviously, this is just an experiment, so be safe with what you do when you do it. Let's read the voltage. So, positive on positive, negative on negative, positive, negative. You get the whole thing. All right. This is parallel wiring. Hold on. If I can grab it. We're sitting at 20.26. Now, with these being 2 amp hour batteries, I now have 4 amp hour of 20 volt capacity. Voltage did not go up. So, let's go ahead and we will change the experiment up so we can now wire in series. So series is where we're going to jump them. And what I mean by jumping is we're going to jump the negative and positive of the batteries together, and we're going to use an outgoing on each side, positive, negative. So on your first battery, hook up your positive wire out, then grab a jumper and hook up the negative. From that negative, you're going to plug into the positive on the second battery. Then you have a negative coming out. So you just have 2 wires straight out. Now you're going to see we should have about 40 volts. And we have 40.54 volts. This is a big deal when it comes to these amplifiers, because on some amplifiers, it matters what voltage you give them. Some amps are only going to put out at 24 volts full power. And some of them will only put out full power at 50 volts. Now remember, if it says 32 volts, don't go past the 32 volts on that amplifier. You will cook it most of the time. So with that being said, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Also, any critiques, head over to Built Not Bought Boombox's Facebook group. If you're watching from the Facebook group, don't forget we have a TikTok and a YouTube channel. So, I'll see y'all in the next one.